Bitcoin on the rise after more downgrades? Next. Yes, you heard me right, but there is more to it, and that's why we're seeing Bitcoin kind of rise. It's up about almost 3% right now. We're also going to talk about PayPal and dig a little bit deeper into their stablecoin and what PayPal have been doing in the last 12 months that should make you unhappy and or scared if you use that platform. All next on OG Crypto and NFTs. Welcome everyone. My name is Troy, and every day we go over the latest news in cryptocurrencies, blockchain technology, and NFTs, non-fungible tokens. Now, before we jump into it, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Please subscribe. We're going to give you the best 5 to 10 minutes in the cryptocurrency markets, as well as the NFT markets on a daily basis. All right, guys, let's jump right into it. Bitcoin pushing up here into about 30,000. But why? Well, last week we saw Fitch downgrade the rating of US debt. So that one event, which we thought would have Bitcoin and the altcoins following it, would have made a difference, but it didn't. But this morning, Moodys downgraded about 10 different banks, and for the same reason, just so much liability and debt out there that if things weren't working out, if the stock market went down, if bond market even rose up higher, it's going to hurt those banks. And so with that being said, it's caused Bitcoin to rise. This is very interesting. This is all Fed connected, right? We know that this will be the first year ever that we're going to pay $1 trillion on an interest payment for the US debt. And right now, there is absolutely no end in sight on debt because the government doesn't have any wants. It isn't wanting to actually try to curb it or actually control it. They just want to keep spending and spending. It is called Bidenomics, and it is terrible. All right, so what did we hear this morning? So Mike Novogratz was on one of those big, I think CNBC or I think it was CNBC. And this is what he said. And he's got that like insider feel to him because he's always like, oh yeah, he doesn't do anything unless it's got the, he's got other information that the retail is not allowed to have. So this is what he said. Mike Novogratz said on earnings call this morning. He said, this is actually Galaxy actually came out with their earnings. That's what it is. He's the CEO of Galaxy. And so this is what he said. It's a big deal. And he actually first talks about the Ripple win over the SEC, which is now opening more things up because the SEC now is very vulnerable. And it says, it's a big deal because both our contacts from Invesco side and from the BlackRock side gets you to think that it is a question of when, not if. The outside window for this probably 6 months. And if so, you're kind of 4 to 6 months if you had to put a tail on the donkey audit. So what is he saying is that the ETF, that the multiple Bitcoin ETFs, several more are going to be approved sometime at the fourth quarter this year, but more importantly, the first quarter of next year. We're going to see that happen. There's a lot of vulnerability again. As Gary Gensler's not out there, he's not riding high anymore. Now he says he's going to go focus on AI. He's getting a lot of heat on, carbon credits and that whole carbon market. And now he's just taken a big black eye in the crypto market. And so now they're thinking, well, he's going to have to start, approving ETFs because there is really no reason not to approve ETFs. Especially with these big, investment companies or, 401k, BlackRock and Fidelity handle 401ks, retirement funds, investment funds all over the world, trillions of dollars. So that's what he's saying. I thought that would move the market. It didn't. So the markets are harder to move now. And I think because we're in a bear market, the people that had, available cash on the sidelines, they're now spending it on other things such as where am I going to live? What am I going to eat? Where am I going? All that. So we're not going to see it. I think the next boom that we're going to have, the next boom cycle in crypto is going to be from the institutional side. And that's where they're going to be coming in and investing into some of these crypto companies because they know that's the future. All right. PayPal. PayPal launches dollar-backed stablecoin boosting shares. Let's be very honest, guys. 12 months ago, PayPal came out and their wokeness said that if you said any disinformation, that they would kick you off their platform and possibly keep your money, right? That's it. Simple and plain. So who polices them? We already know that the pre-Elon Musk, Twitter was all about censorship. Nothing else. Censor the First Amendment. Whoever they didn't like, they got off. Elon Musk has since changed that. Freedom of speech is now on X, formerly Twitter. But now PayPal and their wokeness continues to go after that. It's in their little fine print says that if you say something wrong, right, that they can freeze your accounts. Well, guess what they can do with the stablecoin, guys? You got it. If you use PayPal, which is PYPL, right? And that's their ticker symbol, actually. Their stablecoin. If they do something or you say something, guess what? It doesn't have to be on the PayPal network. It can be anything. They can go censor you. They have 2 clicks. They freeze you and then they eliminate the account. And poof, who knows where your money goes? Guys, why would you even use this system? There's plenty of stable coins out there. I mean, USDC seems to be rock solid with Circle behind it. UST Tether, I wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole. I think those guys are as dirty as the day is long, and I would not doubt that they are doing exactly what Sam Bankman-Fried did. They are now the new blue team cheerleaders, and they are funneling money through many other sources to help them out in the upcoming election. I always say the same thing. Why isn't the government going after Tether? Anytime we see anything wrong with USDC, the government's on their butt. But yes, some of you out there, oh yeah, the New York AG is all over Tether. They're not over Tether at all. The New York AG is the crony, stupid, Guido that's sitting there and just whoever tells him what to do, he just does it, right? Without thinking, without doing, without even merit. He just does it. But he never gets anything done, right? He only intimidates people. That's all they do. Come on. Do something with Tether. You've been sitting here. Do something with Ethereum. You are now having lawsuits against both of them and done nothing with it. This is just a different way of saying, let me point the finger that there is a lawsuit. The SEC can sit back. The DOJ, the blue team can say, oh yeah, we got to, the New York AG is going after them. Guess what? Ain't nothing happening. Nothing. All right, jump into the next one. It says top NFT. Now we're going to NFTs, guys. We're seeing just the complete destruction of NFTs. It's just going to zero here, guys. I mean, I really feel that, if there's a bounce back, it's going to be short, sweet, and ugly. There's people pulling money out. Why? Because they needed to pay bills. Okay. The credit card debt in the United States is at $1 trillion. People can't live. The middle class is being torn apart. The last thing they're thinking about is NFTs and crypto. That's why we're not seeing any action whatsoever on it. Top NFT exchanges Blur and Opensea have cut royalty rates for artists. Wow, just keeps going down the same road here, huh? I mean, they're trying to get anything to do to spur on more business. They're trying anything desperate because they need to make money to stay in business. They need people to trade NFTs. I don't even look at, I look at NFTs once in a while, but unless they have some kind of use case that's connected to my daily life, guys, don't go get suckered into building the future or building bullshit. It's all about the bullshit. Listen to Ethereum. What do they say? We're building for the future. What future? What are you building? Web3. Web3 is like saying I'm building for the earth, right? Because you just pin Web 2 on the internet. Web 3 is this bigger thing. Do I believe in Web 3? I believe in the concept of Web 3. There's no physicalness of Web 3. It's a concept. I mean, we've heard several different, really knowledgeable crypto insiders say the exact same thing. Concept's great. Reality is it's not there and it won't be there. And here is a big failure of it right here. AI is going to take over. Look at that big So thank you guys for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Every day there's something exciting going on in crypto. We're hoping that, in the next couple of days, we're gonna see the market kind of turn around, but it's been flat as a pancake now for quite a while. And unless we get some kind of good news, even the Bitcoin pump today and even the altcoins that are going behind it are just going to go float back down until we get out of this. Until we have some kind of direction from the Fed, I think that's going to be the next big step. But still, I think that the Fed's already overcorrected, way overcorrected. And I think that it's going to cause a big stock market or financial crisis. Moodys just came out with it again today. Every step of the way, all these people saying soft landing, no recession. Why did Moodys, think about it, cut 10 banks, downgraded 10 banks, credit ratings? Okay, that sorely hurts the cost of getting money, besides their depositors' money, to borrow and lend and to move money around. They just went up, percentages, fractions of percentages, but those are millions to billions of dollars that's cost them. Again, we don't talk enough about downgrading because the government's paying so much more in interest because of that downgrade by Fitch. It's ridiculous. Guys, you take care. I will see you tomorrow. I won't be on my soapbox. I'll just be on a exciting crypto lifestyle.